Oasis Audio presents The Enneagram Goes to Church by Todd Wilson. Read for you by Brandon Batchelar. Introduction. Pastoring is about people. Recently, my wife Katie and I were on a walk and enjoying one of our usual chats about how we were doing. How is our marriage? How are the kids? How's our home life? What goals do we have for the next 6 months? What have we been learning lately about God, the Bible, the world, or ourselves? Somewhere along the way, I can't remember what we were discussing, a thought darted into my mind. Where it came from, I didn't know. What I did know was that it was important, which is why, instead of letting it slip by, I decided to verbalize it. "Katie," I said, somewhat hesitantly, "you know what?" "What, babe?" "If I would have known the Enneagram, I would have been a much better pastor." Just like that, out it came. Like a confession long overdue. I was relieved as soon as the words departed my mouth. Clearly, it emerged from somewhere out of the depths. "That makes a ton of sense," Katie responded gently, aware she was handling something delicate, like a child with a chrysalis in her open palms. She too recognized that what I had just uttered was less of a declaration and more of a confession. Right there, on the walk from Humphrey Avenue to Ridgeland Boulevard on Pleasant Street in Oak Park, Illinois, I was owning a humbling truth about myself and my ministry. By then, I had been a pastor for 15 years, the last 10 as the senior pastor of Calvary Memorial Church, a large, diverse congregation in the near western suburbs of Chicago. During my decade-long tenure, the church had experienced its ups and downs, both exhilarating and painful. But at that time, things were going well. I was content, and the congregation was flourishing. Which is why when I said to Katie what I said about the Enneagram, it wasn't flowing from a sense of failure or regret, but a place of longing and missed opportunity. I said it not as a person guilty of pastoral malpractice, but as someone who had grown more mature over the years, thanks in large part to the wisdom of the Enneagram. I well remember when I was first introduced to the Enneagram. Several years ago, we were vacationing with my extended family on Lake Wawasee in northern Indiana. That summer, Katie and I spent countless hours teaching the kids to ski, catch frogs in a net, and fish with a cane pole and bobber. My sister-in-law Beth was also there, but she spent her afternoons reclined in a comfy lounge chair, devouring her already well-worn copy of Don Riso and Russ Hudson's classic Personality Types, using the Enneagram for self-discovery. It must have been her third or fourth reading. The book was in tatters. Now, whenever I see someone enthusiastically poring over a book like it's a newborn baby, it piques my interest. I can't help it. I'm an inveterate book lover myself. And when I see someone greatly enjoying a book, I have to inquire. "Hey, Beth, what's that?" I asked, somewhat nervously. I must confess, because I had noticed a creepy pentagram-like figure on the book's cover, which made me wonder, surely my sister-in-law isn't into Satanism? "Oh, it's a book about the Enneagram," came her reply. "Ennea what?" I was slightly incredulous. "Enneagram," she said, this time with confident emphasis. She continued, "It's a personality typing system. It teaches that there are 9 different personality types. Todd, you should check it out. I think you'd like it." "Really?" I replied. I could hardly veil my skepticism. You see, at that time, I just wasn't into talk about personality types. Even
Sample complete. Ready to continue?